And the ceasefire now over. Israel's campaign against Hamas is in full force after negotiations failed to extend a pause in the fighting.
Joining us now to talk more about the expired truce is Professor William Muck of North Central College. Thank you so much for joining us.
Always good to be here.
You know, when we talked about the ceasefire before, the whole goal here in part was to get hostages out. So what does this mean for the more than 100 hostages that are still left in Gaza?
Well, it means the process is going to slow down. It doesn't mean it stops, right? So we're still hearing that all sides are having conversations, but the ceasefire allowed for the quick removal of a lot of individuals. So conversations will continue, and I think we're likely looking at some time before we have maybe another ceasefire. So I think everything slows down, but I think there's still the prospect for getting more individuals out. And I think the United States, and Biden in particular, has said that this is a top priority. So that means that these conversations will continue to go on.
A top priority for sure, Professor, but problematic as well because, correct me if I'm wrong, they're going to be heavily focusing on the southern part of Gaza. Many Palestinians fled there in earlier fighting. If they, focus the attacks there, they're going to be putting in peril a lot of people, are they not?
Absolutely. Now, it sounds like behind the scenes, one of the things that the United States was pushing Israel on is try to get those casualty numbers down. In fact, the Secretary of State Blinken, who out today was saying that he believes that Israel is going to have a different approach to going after Hamas. Now, we don't know what that's going to look like, but I think the international pressure and the pressure from the United States to reduce those casualties may cause Israel to rethink about how exactly they're going after Hamas. But you're absolutely right to say that this is a tricky job, especially as they move further south. There are more people, there's more industrial area. It is a really, really difficult job.
Another part that makes it difficult is the negotiation process to even get to the ceasefire as an option. Is there any hope of another temporary or even permanent ceasefire to be put in place?
Absolutely. And I wouldn't be surprised if not, in a week or two that we have another one, because it's in everybody's interest to do so. So what really led to this first ceasefire was the fact that Israel was feeling lots of international pressure, so they wanted to come to the table. Hamas was suffering, and they wanted to help their narrative internationally, so they came to the table. And after a little more fighting, it's likely that space will emerge again. So I think it wouldn't surprise me that over the next month or two, if we have a number of those ceasefires, short term, because after 4 or 5 days, it's difficult to keep agreeing on things. But I think this is going to be peppered throughout. So I think that's why there's space to get these hostages out over the next few months.
Professor William Muck of North Central College, your expertise has been greatly appreciated. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me.